Chapter 6 of Leviticus. I wonder if I spelled that right. Anyway, chapter 6, yeah. Verse 2, this is the ritual of the burnt offering. Verse 5, the fire on the altar shall be kept burning, not to go out. No mention of Vestal Virgins, that comes later. Verse 6, a perpetual fire shall be kept burning on the altar, not to go out. Holy fucking fire worshipping bloody cow cult. Give me loud rock and roll. This chapter is again how and when to slaughter and burn animals on the horned altar to the Lord of spilt blood and burning animal parts. Aaron and his high and most holy sons can eat it forever. All the sons of sons are holy because they eat holy meat that has been roasted on the holy fire. And it has been written that it is so, and thus it is so, unless someone writes that it is no longer so. And guess what? It has been written that it is no longer so. Can you guess who spoke such a blasphemy? I don't mean me. Women are not holy. Verse 11. Only the males. Verse 22. Only the males in the priestly line can eat of it. It is most holy. More explaining about the splashing of blood and where to eat. What's holy? Fire, blood, slaughter, fire, most holy. Mad fucking primates attempting to make a name for themselves by declaring that every shit they make is holy. Holy shit, are we bloody holy? Which unholy lot do we kill next? Plunder their wealth. Read on, find out. Okay, people, there are things to learn in this book. It is well worth reading, even for the atheists who know that it's a fairy tale. And for other people who think it's not a fairy tale, it's good to read it so that you know that it's a fairy tale. And one of the things we learn is that the primate is trying really, really hard to put meaning in, I don't know, they're trying to, or what's the saying, fake it until you make it. And this is the beginning of faking it, pretending that there's a meaning, pretending that what they do is important, and pretending that they know better than everyone else knows, and they are holier than everyone else, so everyone else can be the victims of their plunder. And that was, maybe one day, it still is. It's still the way, not everyone, but plunder is a way to riches. And of course, the best way to keep an army obedient is to keep them believing. And it doesn't matter what you make them believe, just long as it's belief or death. And this is a very good example. The things that are here to believe are completely and utterly absurd. Especially now that we're no longer wandering in the desert. And these people weren't wandering in the desert either. They were sitting in their bloody, or were they sitting in their palaces, in their holy houses. This was written by well-to-do priests who enjoyed the riches taken from the poor. And that's still our system. The rich are rich because the poor pay them. And we know that we are not helping the third world, we are raping the third world. We go in there, lend them money for things they don't want to build, and then we build it with somebody else's technology and know-how, so they're paying double for everything, and then they've got a big debt on their hand, and then the rich get rich from the poor as well. Or there we go.